Hello guys, um, today in this video I'm going to be showing you how to do vr.vex.com. So this is just a simple tutorial. So basically if you're like a beginner in this, like you don't know like even 1% of this is your first time learning, this video is right for you. I'm going to be teaching you like about what all the blocks do, like what all the blocks in drivertrain or magnet or looks or control, sensing, and all of these options. So if you know this site called Scratch, it's a place where you can do coding. It's called, if you want to go over here on Scratch, just search up scratch.mit.edu. Go click on create, and it should be loading. Yeah, it's loading. As you can see, look over here and look over here. It's like the same, e- except there are some differences. Um, there are some blocks that Scratch doesn't have and vr.vex.com has, and there's some blocks that Scratch has, like for example, touching color this, and as you can see over here, it doesn't have those blocks. But they're both great sites though. There's some blocks that they have in common, like pick random 1 to 10, pick random 1 to 10. Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna start with driver train. Driver train is like the like one of the most important things here. Kinda you could say the most important for your VR. And in VR over here, it does VR does not stand for virtual reality. Over here in vr.vex.com, it stands for virtual robot. So I'll show you what they mean by virtual robot. As you could see, the robot like that's gonna be over here. It's not a real robot, but it looks exactly like one. And if this hits walls, it's going to stop, like it's exactly like real life. So yeah, um, and that's what a VR is. You could basically call that robot that was just here a VR. Now in driver train, this is a block like drive forward. Like if you wanted to drive forward or reverse, drive forward or reverse. Except now, let's try this. When started means like when you start, when this is started, when you click this, you wanted to drive forward. Now we're all gonna be expecting that we wanted to drive forward. See, as you can see, it's like driving forward, but there's something wrong. You must be thinking, why isn't it stopping? Why? Why not? It's because the reason why it's not stopping at all is because it's not stopping at all because we already gave it a block was drive forward. And now if there's a drop down menu, you can make it drive reverse, but we didn't tell it how much we wanted to drive forward. All we did was drive forward, so it's repeatedly forever driving forward. Otherwise, if you wanted to move just a little, you have to do drive forward for like 200 millimeters. Otherwise, you could also do inches, but inches is gonna be like a little too much. It's gonna be like too much, and yeah, as you can see, we only told it to do too much, 200, and then it didn't do too much, it did very little. And now turn right 90 degrees, and there's a turn left 90 degrees, and a turn right. Now turn right, if you do turn right or turn left, it's gonna keep on repeatedly turning right or left. Let's try it. Now I'm just gonna do right, and it's gonna repeatedly turn right. It's repeatedly turning right, but it's not stopping. So if we do turn right for 90 degrees, it's only going to turn right once. Otherwise, if we do turn right 180 degrees, then it's gonna turn like right and then backwards or down. Let's do 360 and see what happens. If we do a 360, then it should come back. It should point. It should point in direction like it was at starting. As you can see, it did a 360, and it went from here to here. Brilliant. So all that's working. And stop driving is when you want to do like stop driving. What are useful is if you want sensing, there are these blocks like you could do if then and then driving is done, okay? But how if then the driving is done, then I don't know, wait, then um probably like if driving is done, wait, let's do when started. When driving is done, what you can do is turn right for 90 degrees. Yeah, that's a good one. Drive forward for 200 millimeters. When if driving is done, then turn right for 90 degrees. As you can see, what's going to happen is it's going to go forward and turn right 90 degrees. See, it totally works. That's all about driver train. Magnet is like, as if you ever have a magnet at home, uh you have to it has to be energized. So I don't know why they gave a drop down menu on magnet. It's just magnet only. Set magnet to boost or drop, like if you want a magnet to drop or to boost. We're going to learn about magnet in one of my other tutorials. Well, not right now. Like I told you what like magnet is, like I told you a little kind of about magnet, but we're going to learn a lot more about it in one of my other tutorials. Print hello. If you want to draw a robot to like, if you wanted to print hello, like say hello, set print position to 1. I think this is like the how fat it is. Let's just see. So let's do print hello. Let's do send print position to 1. You want to do that before you do print hello, otherwise it's not going to work, because what's going to read the code is going to do this first, then this. So we have to do that first. Looks like the robot doesn't print hello. It must be something else. Probably the print hello. The what the pen is, a pen, set a robot pen to black. What a pen is, it's basically like, haven't you ever done it on a went on a whiteboard? Let me just um let me just show you an example of what it is, because Scratch has like a whiteboard. Okay, and let's just go on costumes. Sorry, Scratch the cat. uh Let me go on paintbrush. This is a pen like this. and now set pen color to black. Then if we do that, then what's going to happen is it's going to set it to black like this. Let's do it. And yeah, control is basically like it's controlling everything. um let's just do go on control and get a break block. Okay, as you can what's happening is you must be confused. I'm clicking the play button, but it's not changing to like the pause button, like the button that you have to click again to be paused. It's not turning to a button like where it shows that it's working. The reason why is break means like we want to stop all the code. So what's going to happen is let's get a wait 1 seconds and do break. Well, still it's not going to work. Otherwise, if I take this off and I put this, wait, let me close this and refresh it. See, it's turning to this button. The reason why is the break. It's like it's a stop all button basically. Like it's going to stop all the code and it all. So control is basically like it's controlling everything. A while, is basically like what you could. If you done Python, you must have learned while loops. If you done the coding language Python, you must know what while loops are. If then else means like if this thing is some like if driving is done, if driving is done like equal if driving is done, then turn right for 90 degrees. Else turn else let's see. Okay, let's just make a variable and I'll show you what a variable is. A variable is some block that holds numbers, like it holds a value. So let me just make it test variable. And if you're doing this, I recommend do it on PC or like yeah, like a PC, like anything which looks like a computer, not like a phone or tablet. And yeah, so if driving is done, then set test variable to 0. Else set test variable to 1. Or actually, you know what? Let me just switch the opposite way. It doesn't matter which way you do it, honestly. I just want to switch the opposite way. So what's going to happen is you might not be able to see the variable, but while a robot is moving, the test variable will be set to 1. But when else if it stops moving, it's going to be set to 0. Okay. Okay. And a forever loop is like you want it to forever keep on doing it. Repeat is like you want it to repeat 10 times. Wait 1 second. Well, you should know what that means. If then, it means like if this is like if driving is done, then set a test variable to like 0. Oops, don't put it there. You always have to put it in here. And then yeah, repeat until is something you should wait until and repeat until are really useful. Repeat until is like repeat until like you want to repeat until something is like true, or like one until something is like this, like for example repeat until driving is done. Okay, otherwise you could do wait until means like when started, wait until driving is done, then you want to tell what you wanted to do. Okay, then reset timer. There's actually a timer over here they give somewhere here. There's actually a timer. Yeah, see, timer in seconds. Uh, and yeah, timer in seconds. It has like uh driver train sensing. It's sensing. It's like if driver train is moving or drive what way it's pointing in. If left bumper pressed, distance found at object distance in millimeter, like that is 500 millimeters away from me. Front eye near, you know, x position, x and y. If you know x and y coordinates, then it's good. Otherwise, if you don't, then you can probably watch one other my videos, or actually, why not do it now? So x position is kind of like over here, okay, and y position is over here. Um, you could also search it online. And operators is like math, all math, plus, minus, times, divide. It has math over here, like ABS, square, um, ABS, SIN or SIN. You know, these are not like these are not meant for like. This is meant for like big people. Like I'm in fifth grade and I don't like really know how to do these. But yeah, um, ABS stands for absolute value of integer, and remainder of something divided by something. Make a variable, I told you before. Make a boolean. What a boolean is, as you could see, like it's kind of like in a triangle shaped. That's a boolean. Make a list. A list is something, is like a variable, but except it holds many, many, many different values. Make a block. Blocks are extremely useful. So now let's make a block, and let's make it test block. Let me just copy test block, test block, test block two, Control C, test block two, and test block two. Um, yeah, okay. Now you can get in as much booleans or inputs. These circle things are like called inputs. And why is it turning gray once you take it out? Because it's becoming disabled. You can enable it, but once you move it around, it becomes disabled again. Because VR.vex.com, it thinks you're not using it currently, so why not disable it? And now, once you put it, let's say I'm just gonna put this. Once you put it here, it becomes enabled. Otherwise, another way you can enable is if you're like on a computer or Mac or something, you can do just right click on it and click enable block. Otherwise, if you're on like a phone or tablet, uh, keep hold of this, and then it'll give you an option. It'll give you different options like duplicate, enable block, delete block. And yeah, now what blocks are is, now we put inputs. over here you can get boolean, like over here booleans, uh booleans turn into like true and false over here. And inputs, they just, you can type any number in them, like 9999. You can't type any letters in it because you can't do anything with letters. It's going to give you like an error or something. So now I'm going to say when flag click wait test block seconds. Oh, need on. Let me enable it. When started wait test block seconds. And now how much is test block seconds? You need to define it. So I'm just going to put a block here, and it's going to say test block equal to, let me do test block a equals to 5. So it's gonna wait 5 seconds. Enable block test block equals to 5 seconds. And let's do turn 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 right for test block 2 degrees. Let me just turn test block 2 to a 180, 180. And now what's going to happen is when we run it, it's going to wait 5 seconds, then do turn right 180 degrees. So let's count 5 seconds. One, three, one, one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh, hmm, it's not even turning around. What's the reason why? Oh, I see. We haven't even defined the block. So we have to put this here. Wait, test block second, turn right for test block 2. And now, I put this here, and now it should work. Ready? Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it should work. Hmm, let me just take this. Wait. It's not working, but at least you can know what these blocks are. What blocks basically are? It's basically, you just have to define the blocks. Make sure you define it, otherwise nothing is going to work. Like, let me just. So I and these are like comments, like comment hello. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you like and subscribe, I'll even be showing you how to make a wall maze on vr.vex.com. How to get from here to all the way from here to here. If you like and subscribe. Thank you. I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.